Hey, Mr. Martin here. I'm going to make a quick video on venipuncture, also known as phlebotomy. Do the basic steps, talk about the equipment, draw blood from a mannequin arm, and before you know it, you'll be doing it yourself. All right, I'm going to go over the equipment now. We have the mannequin arm. We'll talk about, in a few minutes, identification of the veins. Here's the basic equipment that we're going to be using. This is a tube holder. Also, you'll hear people call it the vacutainer. Vacuum tube container. Vacutainer is a brand name. Here are the tubes. I'll talk to you about which order to put these in a couple minutes. Tourniquet, which you've practiced with. 2x2 gauze. Band-aid. And alcohol swab. The way you assemble the needle and the tube holder. This is the needle. Let's talk about that real quick. It's called a multi-draw needle. Take this cover off, and I forgot we have the sharps container here. I have it on the chair just so you can see I have it. Now the way this needle works is it's going to be screwed into the tube holder like that, and then when we're ready we'll be taking the needle cover off, of course, and there is your needle. You wouldn't recap it and use it like that, well, unless you had to, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes, and I'm not started the procedure yet. I'm showing you simply how the needle works. Once we put the tube in, we're going to push it forward onto the needle, and this is what it's going onto. And my tubes are sliding everywhere, rolling actually. It's going onto this piece of rubber which has a needle on the inside, and hopefully I can do this without stabbing myself. The tube pushes that rubber out of the way, and see there's another needle. And what happens when you take that tube out of the tube holder, it covers the needle, preventing blood from continuing to flow. And then you put another tube in until you've got all your tubes filled. And it'll make more sense once I actually show you the procedure. So take that plastic off the tube, put it in here, screw it on, and now that is ready to go. All right, we have our equipment assembled. Alcohol swab, 2x2 gauze, multi-draw needle in the needle holder. We're going to do one red top tube. And I will be sitting over here holding the arm down so you can properly put on the tourniquet. It'll be better if you stand during this procedure to do it correctly. I'll hold the arm down so you can put on the tourniquet. If you need practice putting on the tourniquet before you come back to draw blood, you need to practice because you need to do this all correctly. I'm going to put on the tourniquet. There's my vein. I'm going to clean it with alcohol, which we're actually going to do in the lab. Remove the needle cover. You'll find the vein, which is right here. You anchor it, and you're going to put the needle right on top of the vein and put it in. Grip it like that. Take your blood tube, hold it there, and then push it in. Oh, I got blood. Look at there. Once blood starts, you can release the tourniquet. Now, before you take the needle out, you have to take the tube out, get your gauze, put the gauze over the needle, take the needle out, place it in the sharps container, and you're going to evaluate your patient and see how your patient is doing. How you feel? You doing okay? Alrighty, I'd like for you to hold this right here in place. I'll get a Band-Aid for you. And that is it.